When I started 27 years ago, what I heard about Gore was a lot about this interesting culture. It was very team-oriented, very individually oriented in terms of the person and the person's capabilities. Those same principles are the same today. So I started at Gore as an intern for a couple summers working on some projects in our core technology area. And then I started full-time in 1984 as a process engineer in our industrial products division. Then I went into consumer fabrics. That was fun because I like shoes. And then about 4 or 5 years ago, I transitioned to medical. And then I became a business coordinator in medical. I was one of 8 kids. I was a little bit shy. And when I started here at Gore, I realized pretty quickly that I needed to start influencing people effectively. It took me about 10 or 15 years to develop some skills there. I also wasn't a big fan of public speaking, but I also had to do that. So my personal evolution has been things like influencing others and speaking up. So certainly through all of that, there was mentoring that I had in terms of people working with me on what are my skills, what are my strengths, what are my capabilities, and then how can I leverage them to meet our business needs here. When you have a convergence of a person's or associate's interests, then their capabilities, and then our business needs, it's typically a win. I do believe that people really matter for what they bring to the table, to be able to leverage their own personal strengths and meet those business needs. And overall, Gore is a very interpersonal company where we care about the associates. We really focus on the long-term view in terms of the business decisions that we make and then also with associates. So when a new associate starts here at Gore, we typically give them a few months leeway in terms of understanding the ropes, how we do things, what our products are, our practices. They do have a starting project. So there is an expectation that they start working with people and working on a project, but we also give them the freedom to be able to understand how we do things and assimilate into the culture before they're expected to really be able to function to their full capability. One thing that's really appealing about Gore is sensitivity to an individual's needs, to their work-life balance. You know, through life you have different milestones that happen, and all through that Gore has been very supportive. We are so people-oriented in terms of our culture and the focus on the associates, and so every day I can come in and help people.